Yo guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I wanted to touch on a little bit of a personal story that I think would be super helpful. So before we jump into it, just remember to hit like and subscribe and yeah, let's go. So imagine this, about 1 year ago exactly to this date, I had just moved to Colombia about 2 years ago from Oslo, where I'm from. And I was living in Medellin, and other than one guy that I kind of knew from the past, like I was totally alone in the city, and I knew nobody, and I had no idea what I was getting myself into. So I was very open to just like meeting new people, seeing what's up, and really just embracing this adventure that I'd thrown myself into. And right across the street from where I was living, there was a mall, and in that mall there was a food court. And because it was so convenient, I just decided that, you know what, like this is where I'm gonna start going and like getting my lunch and maybe even dinner every single day because it's literally like a 2 minute walk from where I'm at. And so I started going there, and after a couple of days, I noticed in one of the food stands or like in one of the restaurants, there's a pretty like hot Latina that's working there. And I decide that I'm just gonna walk up to that stand and I'm just gonna talk to them, like order some food, obviously, just like see what's up, you know? And instantly, like I obviously noticed my attraction for her because I wouldn't have walked up if it wasn't for that. And I could also sense that like she was into me. And long story short, to cut like the next month and a half down to a couple of seconds, like we started just vibing more and more. I started going to that place maybe 2, 3 times per week. And like, even though we couldn't speak the same language, we both felt that we were like into each other, which is very, very interesting. And about 2 months, so maybe in May 2023, she actually sends me a message through her company's WhatsApp. So she's found my number in her business's like WhatsApp because I used to order some food through that, and she DMs me through her company, and then later on through her personal like WhatsApp account. And I decide, you know what, let's just get her out on a date, see what happens, you know? And we start hanging out, and I really like this girl. Like, probably like never fallen for someone as hard as I fell for this girl. Cause she like looks wise, like she ticked all the boxes, energy wise, she was super feminine. It was a great time being with her, you know? But pretty quickly, like language barriers and some other stuff like made it pretty clear that like this wouldn't like really lead to anything, and it got kind of boring kind of quickly because we weren't really able to like even talk to each other, right? But I liked her a lot even still, you know? And once we stopped hanging out, it honestly devastated me. Like I was heartbroken. It sucked so much that we weren't seeing each other anymore. And even like a couple of months later, after we had stopped talking, I tried to reach out to her again just to see like maybe we could meet up, but no, it was kind of over at that point. And that pain was with me for a very, very long time, you know, like that kind of, I guess, rejection, heartbreak. Like, I mean, we were never in a relationship, but we still went on a couple of dates. And again, I liked her a lot. And so kind of having that end was very, very heartbreaking for me, you know? And I guess the point of the story is because of that pain, like imagine you have a battery, and that battery went from having 100% capacity to suddenly having like 130% capacity because it's sort of expanded to make room for that sort of new pain that came from not seeing her anymore and just her being out of my life. And as time went on and as that pain sort of subsided, it was as if the new normal for my battery was still this upgraded 130% like version of the battery. And I had more energy, and I just had to like put it into something new because the only thing it had been there for was like this new pain that had been there for a while after everything ended with her. And so I just decided that, you know what, I'm going to just use this pain and this motivation and this extra like capacity for energy that I now have because of everything that happened with her. And I'm just going to use that to double down into myself. You know, I'm going to go harder on my sales career. Heck, I'm going to start this YouTube channel, something that I have been procrastinating and like trying to dabble into for years at this point, you know? having that rejection and that heartache and that pain and just sitting with that and realizing how I could get through that helped me put myself in a position mentally where I sort of knew that, okay, like I threw myself into that. I was able to deal with the pain of that. I can probably deal with pretty much anything that life throws at me. Because up until that point, like that's 100% the most painful thing that's ever happened to me. And it's really weird to sit here on camera and tell you that. But I think the moral of the story is like, as long as you're able to keep your head straight and you're able to find the good in everything, you will realize that no matter what happens in life, it will make you stronger, right? Like, even though as I was going through that, like a part of me hated her for all that stuff ending and like just leaving and obviously us not seeing each other anymore. But now I'm left in a place where I'm so much stronger and I'm so much more capable and I'm so much more confident in myself and my own abilities that I can't help but feel forever grateful for her and for everything that happened and all the experiences that we had together and everything that happened afterwards, you know, because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be who I am today. And I honestly, I probably wouldn't be sitting here talking to you guys on a regular basis. So yeah, I think that's the core message for today's video. Just keep your head straight. Always look for the positive. Just know that you might not feel like it right now, but 3 months down the line, 6 months down the line, 12 months down the line, you will start to see the positive of the shit that you were going through or that you were currently experiencing. And you just need to hold on. You just need to keep a positive attitude and you will grow stronger from whatever it is that you're going through right now. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you got some value out of it, and I'll catch you guys as always in tomorrow's video. See you then. Ciao.